well, my Forex setups anyway for the day, and this is pretty much what I'll be doing today. So I'm going to just run through these on the hour. If you want more detail on the longer term, you just have a look at the weekly video that came out on Saturday. So to start with, just bring this in a bit. If you look at the left, you can see there's quite a bit of congestion here on the left here, quite a few levels that need to be respected. The first one is where we turned, which was 111,469, sorry, and we are on Euro USD, getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we're Euro USD starting off with that, and first level is 1.11468. As you can see, that's pretty much what we tagged on going into close on Friday. We then had a second level of 1.10929, which has kind of been tagged. We'll get down to that now. Then we have another level here of 110,529, and then obviously all the way down the bottom here at 109,875. So what we're looking for here is, you can see on the hour, you can see how these levels have been respected. So guys, pretty much you can see here was an inverse head and shoulders. That was a turning point. We broke up, we came back, we tested. There was a long entry there, as we pointed out. Consolidation, break, another long to structure. Now what we've had is we've had a bit of a gap up. I'm just going to zoom in into the latest bit of price action here and just get that in the middle. Okay, so we have now had a bit of a rally. We had a pullback on Friday, okay, and now we've had a gap up. I'd like to see pullback again onto structure. So long as we don't break below the bottom here of 110,809, I'm happy to look for longs from this area. Okay, so I'm basically looking at a pullback down to 1.10929. That's kind of what I'm looking for. If we can find some structure here, close this gap preferably, and then I'm looking for another attempt at 111,468. Okay, so in other words, what I'm doing is I have call it a 300 point risk for a 390 point gain. Okay, that's the one trade I see now. However, if we break through this level and bounce and then start bouncing back to the upside, that will get me long as well, with a stop below the structure that's formed here, and just come down to 15. You'll see what I mean. So they're below this sort of swing low here. Okay, so that would give me, let's say, a trade around there. So that's going to be a 200 point stop loss, and just get to the 8 hour, so we can see where the next level is, and the next level is round about there at 111,948. Okay, so not looking for shorts, I am only looking for longs. I trade the Forex off the hour, and the hour is in an upward trend, so I'm looking for a pullback on structure, bit of a validation on a 15 or 30 minute chart, and then I'm in. Okay, so that is Euro USD. Aussie dollar USD. Now we've had this little bit of a rally up here, and what I want to do is just, you can see the level that we've broken through is fairly strong. So this level of 0.66728, a fairly strong level of resistance, which is now, you can see it was resistance here. The triangle has broken, as I pointed out last week. There's our triangle, flat top triangle that has broken. I'm looking for a retest. Okay, now we're going to have to just get down to the hour here, and you can see it's been a pretty solid break today. We're talking about 600 points at the moment, and just bear with me while I just see if I can find some structure here. And you can see where price is right in this congestion here. I'd almost say the move is done. Okay. Now you can see there's quite a bit of resistance ahead. So I want to see a pullback. I want to see a pullback back onto structure. And the structure is in this area. Just fine tune that a bit. And you can see I've got 1, 2, call that 3, 4, 5 attempts at this. So I'm looking for a pullback back to 66781, 0.66781, and that is going to give me an opportunity to be long. Okay, and guys, for those of you who are pattern traders, you can see here's my triangle, flat top triangle. When do you trade it? On the pullback. Pullback, bounce off here, that's when you take it. Okay, same thing that I'm doing, trading with the trend, waiting for the pullback, and then getting long on that. So that's the second long on offer. Next one is pound Japanese yen. Now, this one here, I still have this inverse head and shoulders that's playing. It is at a fairly significant level here, and that level is pretty much 133.614. And what I'm looking for is structure, and here is structure here, 133091. So if we get back to the hour, you'll see we can actually fine tune this one a little bit, get it onto these levels here. So that's kind of the area that I would look for, but there is also this pretty strong trend line here. So we could find some support somewhere around here. Yeah, I think this one's an interesting one to watch. I don't like the steep trend line, because what's going to happen is you get a break below that, you're going to have quite a few people selling that trend line break. So I think this is half at an attempt. I still want a long on here, but back into structure. So let's wait and see if we can just get a bounce off here and maybe just ignore the trend line. That's probably the best thing to do. Ignore the trend line, wait for a bounce back into structure, and then if we get some positive price action here, and I'm looking for that on the 15 or 30 minutes, okay? So if I get some bullish price action here, I'm long. Okay, and the last one is Swiss franc Japanese yen. I got quite a nice trade on Friday for this long. Sorry, not that long, this one here. But since then, we have had a pullback and then a flipping rally and a consolidation. We are consolidating. And if you look at this, I mean, this is the problem. Look at how congested this area is here. Okay, but the trend is up, and that's why I've got it on my charts. The trend is up. So a pullback onto a level is definitely going to offer an opportunity for long for me. So those levels are 111768, a little bit further down at 111664, and then even further down here at 111483. And provided we don't drop below 111193, trend is up. Okay, it's pretty clear the trend is up. Okay, it is a little bit messy. A lot of people don't like trading it. That's why I sort of got it. It's the third pair that I'm watching at the moment. But it definitely does. There is a trade on offer here, and that is to the long side as well. Last one is pound USD. Now, pound USD, and basically we're just playing off the dollar weakness at the moment. So if you look at the 8 hour, you can see big trend down, sideways, trend down, up, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high again. So that bit of structure there is definitely a trend reversal, and we are now looking for longs. Okay, so if we come back to the 1 hour, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a pullback onto structure. And the first level that I'm looking for is 1.23536. Okay, this area down here at 122.822 would basically get me out of any longs and sit back and wait for the next structure to form. But as far as I'm concerned, we've had a series of higher highs and higher lows. This is a turn. This is also a cup and handle pattern, consolidation pattern, whatever you want to call it. It is a potential trend reversal, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, so I'm looking for a bounce back onto structure, and then looking for another long. And target on this, you can take your pick. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking for a target area up here at 124,600 to start with. Okay, yeah, so if we just come back to the hour, you just work out your risk to reward. And so if we come to this level, obviously I need to, 879 for 1,000 points. So it's a 1-to-1 trade. That's not too bad. I think what we'll do is do this on the 15-minute. Okay, so if we do get a turn off here, what we'll be waiting for is just take the next fractional level on the 15, which will be down here. So it'll give you 150 point risk for, so let's just say a 200 point risk there for 1,000 point trade. So that's a half decent one. If it does drop down to the bottom here, then so be it. You're only going to lose 200 points. Wait for the next structure and you'll make it back on the next trade. Okay. But anyway, guys, that's my view on the Forex. Those are the 5 Forex pairs that we're looking at the moment on the chart. And yeah, if I find anything else, I'll pop them up on the Telegram channel. Anyway, hope it helps and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.